Yeah.
Here. Here. Feel. Here. Feel. Think.
Fat, the thick tail survives the fancy outfit. Hey, hey, you. You were caught crossing over the border. I'm so sorry. I need to get into character. Yeah, so hey, hey, you. You all right, lass? You were moaning something fierce for a while there. Feeling the effects of the aether, I reckon. You'll get used to it, though. Don't worry. You there! Halt! Our blast brigade captain. I hope I didn't bother the neighbors there. I shouted. Hey, what's all this about? Inspection. Men, search the carriage. I'm just an honest peddler, friend, so don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh? Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out. Sir, look. Somnus. He pulled that out of his own fucking pants. I don't think I paid attention enough before to realize that he like literally just blatantly pulled it out of his own pocket. Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon till the end of your days. Unless you can afford the fine. Eh, business as usual. Look out! What? Amalja! Amalja! To arms! To arms! Seven hells, consider this a warning. Now go, all of you! Yeah, off we go. In our little blimp carriage. That would mean you started in Limsa, Cassie. Whew. That kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. You be careful around them Oh no, I knocked something over. I'll have to get that actually. I'm just making it worse. Oh no. You be careful around them blast braids, lass. Bastards will have the shirt off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits they are, only less honest. Game really does say ACAB. Ah, I have to move some things around that fell off the back and are messing things up. Give me a moment. I'm sure this is fabulous from the POV of everyone. Okay. And make sure you're not too absurd. Okay. Thank the gods for sending some beastmen to the rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we've got a long ride ahead, you mind keeping me company till we arrive? Them young'uns don't care much for conversation, see? Brent's the name, and Pedlin's my trade. And judging by your unusual garments, I'll wager you're one of them new adventurers. I knew it. Going where the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. As long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business. These days, especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? I like power. Arcane, might, and power. But no, I don't know who this guy is. Why am I going to answer his question? We're going to keep it quiet. We're going to just be silent. Give him the silent treatment. I don't know who he is. Well, if you ain't inclined to tell, I ain't about to pry. Might be as old Brent's a chatterbox, but he sure as hell ain't no busybody. We all have a secret or three, don't we? Me? Dozens. And I'd rather they stayed secret too, which is why I don't go sticking me nose where it ain't welcome. Thanks, Brent. Just remember, though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. By the by, this your first trip to Ul'dah? Yes, it is. Is it? Well then, let this journey itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Oh no, I picked the long cutscene version. Ul'dah is ruled by the Sultana in name, but as most folk know, the Syndicate holds all the real power. Them and their monetarist cronies will happily get rid of her grace altogether, but that won't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the Royalists, and the Royalists are nothing if not loyal. These factions have long fought over power, throwing the weight of their wealth against each other, and they show no signs of stopping. Of course, the Lizardmen, that's the Almaja, couldn't care less about Ul'dah politics. They have their own interests, see, and they ain't afraid to use force to serve them. They say war is a gift to peddlers, need, breed, and profit, and though it shames me to say it, I'm inclined to agree. Ah, at long last. Behold Ul'dah, jewel of Thanalan, where folk turn sand into gold.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises. A solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ul'dah. Even with the coming of the seventh umbral era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis.
Don't get too attached to any voices in the
As the
base
twin
game.
faces
They
of
change.
Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
It's Michelle over here. And here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this by way of thanks for putting up with me, Prattle. Are you saying I'm your favorite voice actor so far? Thank you. You never did tell me your name, though. Hey, but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. Okay.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
Now I'm going to need to make... So, I'm going to need to make a few changes as soon as I get into the game proper. So we're going to go straight into a menu screen and change some things. Mostly, I'm going to be turning off everyone else's names if they aren't in our party, so that I don't end up streaming, and we don't see anyone, embarrassed on stream and get their names called out or anything. And if you're tempted in any way, shape, or form to give me streamer privilege, please don't. I don't want it. I have a little list of viewers here, and I am seeing names that I don't recognize. So I wanted to just make sure to ask nicely, not to get that sort of thing. Oi, venturer, over here. I don't know what your voice is. Oh, it's you. I mean you. Fresh out the carriage, by any chance? Eh? How can I tell? Name's Wymond, and my business is knowing every bugger else's. Now then, what if I were to offer you some invaluable advice by way of welcome to our fair city? Free of charge, even, just this once like. Yay, we get to talk to Wymond. Mouse and keyboard controls. So, first thing first, it's in character configuration, display names, others, other PCs. I will only display their names when they're targeted. I will give our surname abbreviated. Hide title displays. That way we don't need to have anything. So no one's going to be bothered. Why do I have so much mana? Because I'm a black mage. You're going to see me without very much mana quite often because I'm a black mage. Friends will have full names. Alliance members will get initials. Party members will get full names. So we'll apply those. Few other little things. Da-da-da-da-da. Limited. Limited. Do not put new items in the armory chest. You know I've played this game before when I have opinions on a lot of this stuff. Hot bars, I'll deal with that on my own time. No, Cassie, they couldn't have. I'm a black mage for a reason. And then keybind. I need to make one keybind change. I don't need to turn. So do that. And then the rest of that I can do on my own time. So here we go. Okay, one HUD change. I am very picky about my HUD, so it's going to completely change by the next time we play, but let's get that out of the way. Okay, so here we are in my favorite starting area, Gobo Bar. Hello, Wymond. What on earth is my HUD thing? We'll find out. Coming to Ul'dah. Just plain to anyone with eyes that you don't know your way around here. If I let you go wandering off down the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged, or worse, and I don't want that on my conscience. So before you do anything else, you'll want to head over to the quicksand and speak with Momodi. She's the master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you on the right path. Now they all have British accents, but I can't do a British accent, so we're just going country. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're getting for free. Good luck with the adventuring, adventurer. Hawk, if you want to hook up with me, the quicksand's going to be a great place to do it. And, oh, there's my little magic wand.
Alright, I'm here at the quicksand.
Yay. I'm not officially in the quicksand yet because I'm still in the newbie instance that it drops you in.
Alright.
But I should appear shortly.
I'll just be sitting over here then.
Momodi.
Alright, so just gonna wait for a bit.
Why, hello there. Why, hello there. Who might you be?
Oh.
If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place.
Oh dear, we're gonna have to...
Name's Momodi, and I own this fine establishment, if it please you. She owns it whether it pleases us or not. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Ul'dah, so you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself's my vocation. And lucky for you it is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Like our conflict with the Ul'dah, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on, forever now. Then there's the Garlean Empire. None can say for sure what they're plotting these days. Only that they are.
Dun dun dun.
Aye, the people drink and make merry, but underneath it all, there's worry, and a lingering feeling of loss. Or we drown ourselves in dancing catgirls.
Ah.
And little wonder, it's scarce been 5 years since the lesser moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an eighth hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye. It was like the end of the world had come at last. But then things began to get foggy. Everyone's got their own version of what happened next. Some of them 2 or 3. You'd think people would remember something like that. Fact is, they don't. Nobody does. There's one thing the survivors agree on, though. The part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for the realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's such a shame our recollections of these brave heroes are as jumbled as those of the Calamity themselves. Whatever we try and call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's bloody infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we're not letting them be forgotten. And so we call them the Warriors of Light. I love Momodi, and they'll forever stand a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. All I ask is you lend a helping hand. Try to leave Ul'dah a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I'll be happy to let you join the guild. Sure. All right then. A promise is a promise now. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. And a happy and prosperous Ul'dah means more business for the quicksand too. Any road, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name on the register, neat as you can. Oh, some of them do, Cassie. Some of the Lalafell have very deep voices. I don't remember what Momodi's voice is. She gets a voice later. I don't remember it, though. I think she gets a voice.
Oh.
Gobo Bar. Gobo Bar. Well, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls off the tongue. It does. All right, Miss Bar. On behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... Please, sir, be merciful. 12 is my witness, I swear to you. I'll bring you your money.
Guys.
Bring you your money. Oh, yay. Hawk's got dogs.
Oh dear, they're playing.
In the East, it's said that even a merciful god might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Be grateful you were given a fourth chance to offend. You two attend to this scum. No, please, mercy. Well,
No.
Ain't that a sorry sight? Not an uncommon one, if I'm honest. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, you won't end up like him. It's just the same. If you need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing a lady muse about the many manhoods of her acquaintance from time to time. Any road, welcome to Ul'dah, Gobo! Yeah, that's the question. What about the womanhoods?
Oh, wow.
Take a moment to catch your breath, and I'll teach you a little about our fair city. Are you going to put us in the main world now? Complete. And I leveled up. Yay! So I have Blizzard and Fire. And this, to answer your question, Cassie, from way ago, this little thing in the corner is my Umbral Ice and Astral Fire gauge. When I'm suffused with Umbral Ice, I regain MP faster. When I'm suffused with Astral Fire, my fire spells cost more MP, a lot more MP, and do a lot more damage. So that's an important gauge. But before I pick that up, someone's sitting over here that's not on my friend list yet.
I'm right by Momodi.
Oh, they haven't dropped us into the world yet, have they?
Oh,
Liar.
I guess not. I'm like, see, I saw other players.
They haven't dropped me in there yet. Those are only NPCs.
Oh, maybe progress the main quest.
Yeah, I have to accept, I guess. Astral and Umbral are opposite. You'll learn more about them in the Thaumaturge class quests, because they're important to the Thaumaturge. But yeah, Astral is the power of light, and Umbral is the power of darkness. Supposedly. Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform so as to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to go visit the Aetheryte Plaza. To get there, head west from here until you reach Emerald Avenue. Then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called an Aetheryte. If it weren't for the Aetherites, traveling around Eorzea would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them, so be sure to do that with the one in the plaza. You ever attuned with an Aetherite before, Gobo? If not, just lay your hand on the thing and you'll see what I mean. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to Thaumaturge's guild, over at Arzaneth Ossuary. Assuming that scepter ain't just for show, you might consider training there. Miss Momodi, that is exactly the reason I came to Ul'dah.
To show off your scepter?
To show off my scepter at the shrine. Oh no!
I'm so sorry.
You are not. Don't you pretend to be sorry.
I am not.
And finally, I want you to visit Sapphire Avenue Exchange, over on the steps of Thal. Goods from all across Eorzea and beyond turn up there every day. You'll have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. You might say that everything's for sale here in Ul'dah, as long as you've got the gil. Just make sure as you don't pay more than you ought to, Gobo. There's plenty as won't scruple to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interests. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Cesaroga and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's read it. Cassie!
Oh my god.
Cassie! I don't think we can afford her.
Too valuable. Really in debt.
In short, then, visit the Aetheryte Plaza, the Thaumaturge's Guild, and the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Simple. Oh, but before you go, word of advice. Well, there's more than a few unsavory characters out there who'll try to take advantage of you. There are also some honest-to-goodness problems you should consider offering a helping hand to. A lot of folk are lured to the city by the promise of wealth and power. What many of them fail to realize is that instead of chasing after gil the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you're willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Speaking of which, you should speak with the smith over yonder. They always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it from me. It's past time you got going. Oh, and let me know when you're finished, will ya? That way, I won't spend my days worrying that you're down on your small clothes without a gil to your name. Hi. Hi.
Hello. Oh, where am
I can get my mail later, too. I can get my mail offline, too, because it's all just cosmetic items.
I?
And a headband that really ain't gonna matter much. So,
Hello.
is that you, Altutseg you?
Yes. Yes, it is I.
I sent you a friend request.
Thank you.
Altutsegura! It's our friends.
Gobo bar. Hello. Oh, wait, what was that for?
The way as way of friendly greeting.
Smack.
I could dish it out, but I can't take it. I only have 126 hit points. I can't take it at all. So,
Now I feel guilt.
Kiamako is mewing at us. The chat in game should be behind my face and everything, so that we don't bother people. But yeah, I take it you're the one that I'm supposed to meet up with.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep. Nice.
We have a bit before we need to split up. Shall we head off to the Aetherite?
Of course.
Yay. Lead the way. You're the one with the sword.
Okay.
What's that? Sogura is our tank.
Which etherite was it again?
Oh, well, actually, we should make sure to grab this one too
Okay.
while we're over here.
Yep. Wait, aren't I supposed to be leading? Don't go off too far.
Yep. Don't go off too far. Bye!
Hey! Come back here! Bye.
I don't have pant. There's no pant command. I was gonna pant out. Like, I'm exhausted because I'm a nerd. I could turn the mini-map off.
I'm keeping it on. I lose my way very often. Alright, here it is. The big ol' etherite.
I will actually end up putting the mini-map in the bottom right corner because I like to have it in case I actually get lost. Actually, no, I have the map. We're fine. Hail, adventurer. Might you have come at the behest of Miss Momodi of the Quicksand? Says Nenebaru. Excellent. Which brings us to the matter of the attunement fee. That'll be 100,000 gil, if you please, madam.
Oh man, I am in crippling debt now.
Ul'dah, will you stab him, please?
No.
Apologies. I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. But the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you're unfamiliar with the use of aetherites. Allow me to explain. These crystalline agglomerations tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you've heard of their return and teleport? Well, these transportation spells make direct use of aetherites and their connection to the flow of aether. Given that there's an aetherite in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer with a mind to explore the realm will seek out and attune herself to each and every one. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it would be prudent of you to attune yourself to any aetherites you encounter from now on. I pray you found that informative. Should you wish to learn more about aetherites or transportation magic, I should be happy to answer your questions. Cassie is flirting with every Lalafell we meet. We have learned return. Yay!
Yay!
And this is our home point.
Yep.
Yay! So
Yay.
I guess you're going to need to go to the Gladiators Guild, and I'm going to need to go to the Thaumaturges. So
Yep.
we should probably head to the Sapphire Island Exchange first.
All right.
I think that. Who are you?
Oh.
Oh, it's Kya. Kya is following us.
Oh. Hello.
We're making
Making
friends. We're making friends on stream. Oh no.
Oh no.
You know
I
where we're
don't
going?
know.
That was Kya. Kya's actually following us.
I don't know where I'm going. Let's take a look at my trusty map. Yep, this is a map, all right.
It's a map. Well,
It's a
you've got the
map.
map. You've got the map.
I got the map. I don't know what it says.
Oh.
So
Is that
much
you,
for
Kath?
saying-
Kath, is that you? Oh, Kath. Okay. I didn't notice that was Kath because I can't have Discord open.
Yeah.
Well, then, now I don't feel so bad about Kiamako, the Pugilist.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't do that on free trial. I can't even send friend requests on free trial.
Yeah. Rip.
All right, we're at the Sapphire Exchange Avenue.
We are. And so we need to find Cesaroga.
Cesaroga. You're not Cesaroga.
And an Aetherite to attune to.
Oh yeah, that too. All right.
There's Cesaroga. And you are? Oh, a newly come adventurer, but of course. Yes, I'm Cesaroga. What can I do for you? Oh, you'd have me teach you the way of the marketplace? Very wise. As for my fee, what? You expect me to do it for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask an Ul'dah for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I rather doubt you can afford my services. But the fact that you offer nothing is laughable. We have a
this
letter.
work?
Well, read this. Oh, Mistress Momodi instructed you to seek me out, did she? Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageously situated in relation to the other city-states, Ul'dah's markets have ever served as both literal and figurative centers of Eorzean commerce. All the great overland roads lead to our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Hildebrand and Aldenard passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Ul'dah as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants and moneylenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided he has sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer? A deadlier sword, or a shinier trinket? Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you'll find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives and crafting materials. And to the south, you'll find weapons, tools, and an assortment of other useful items for sale. Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content, but do try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. Ugh, aside on my main, I spent close to 2 million gil on an outfit that I just thought was cute and I wanted it. And then I don't even wear it for more than a week.
Oh,
Setsuroga is so right. That is all the complimentary aid you shall have from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Momodi. Now, off with you. Shoot. Goodbye. Farewell. Go.
Okay, okay.
Cassie sends her regards.
All right.
Well, now we have our respective guilds to get to.
All right. So I guess we'll split up here, and then we can.
Well, I think we all go in the same direction for a while,
Okay.
and we shouldn't actually have duties, so we should be able to stay in the same party while we do our respective quests.
All right.
How do I check what direction to go?
You have your quest to go to your party, right? To your guild, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you should be going to the Pugilist Guild, which I know where it is, but
Oh, I see it. I see it.
yay!
Oh.
And the tank is
behind.
behind. This is a bad habit to get into. No,
Yeah. Where?
why are you going up there?
Hey, because I am lost.
That's
I
it.
thought it was up there for one. Sorry.
No worries.
Okay. Do I?
I love how I'm the one who knows where everything is, and I'm supposed to be the person who's new to town.
Okay, I think I go here.
Our first encounter will be the Pugilist Guild. This is where we say farewell to Kaya. You can see the sign. So,
Sign where?
up there. I'll go stand under it.
Oh,
I
this is
see.
pretty.
So. And then the next one will be Uta, who is, I've lost Uta.
You lost me. Oh no.
We have the Gladiators Arena, which I'm going to jump inside of real quick to attune to an Aetherite. Dragoblins have an innate sense of direction. It's true. We're descended from migratory birds.
You found me.
What I don't remember is where the Aetherite is.
Well, I just attuned to it.
Where is it?
It's up here.
Thank you. Playing without a map is probably not wise.
Probably.
Well, I am off to go to the Thaumaturge's Guild.
All
Have
right.
fun. Have fun with your swords.
All right.
I mean, that's true. I do like that. And I do love Ul'dah. And now we get to the best of the three of our guilds. My guild. The Great Thaumaturge's Guild Hall. Welcome to the Thaumaturge's Guild. It's fate that has guided your steps here this day, friend. I see you harbor arcane ambitions, though your journey has scarcely begun. Within these hallowed halls, the arts of devastation are taught, primeval magics which bring with which to bring about an enemy's ruin. If you would join our ranks and wield such power, you must needs know of our beginnings. The nation of Ul'dah inherited its traditions from the ancient Behadia, a city founded by the descendants of the first mages. The secrets of these illustrious sorcerers were ultimately entrusted to the priests of the Order of Nalthal, who have passed them down from generation to generation ever since. Focused and refined over centuries of use of the Order's funereal rites, the arcane magics of our ancestors eventually emerged as the art we now know as Thaumaturge. A freezing blizzard to halt corruption, a raging fire to cleanse the corpse, a bolt of lightning to expel the sins of mortal life. The Dwemer's imposed and the preparation of the dead are equally efficacious when applied to the living. It is for this reason that we are feared and respected in equal measure. Thus does our guild thrive, ensconced in the catacombs of Arzanath Ossuary, a sanctuary devoted to Thal, divine arbiter of the afterlife. What say you, then, adventurer? Would you plumb the abyssal depths of Thaumaturge, and let our learned sages guide your descent? But before you leap into the darkness, you must prove to our guild masters that you are possessed of the spiritual fortitude necessary to look upon that which waits therein. When you're ready to submit to the judgment of our most eminent mages, say the word. Yayake, as Cassie says, it is fate that we meet. Well, I accept. A wise decision indeed. To prepare for your initiation, I would have you study the volumes of fundamental thaumaturgical principles, all 108 of them. Or at least I would if such requirements had not been abolished. Too great a deterrent to fresh novices, they say. I suppose you'll just have to settle for calling upon the collective wisdom of our guild masters. We have 5, you see, all brothers of the same house. Though they all wield supreme authority, there's the eldest, who provides a singular voice for the guild when one's required. Master Kokobigo, I believe. Well, let's go find Master Kokobigo. The game is telling us that she's wrong, because we can see Kokobuki over there. And there's Kokobezi, and Kokoboho, and Kokobani, but here's Kokobigo. What? Who? What? Oh, Thal's teeth, miss. Did your mother never tell you not to startle a thaumaturge? Look at that expectant face, Kokobigo. This lady is obviously a new applicant for the guild, seeking audience with our eldest brother. Prelate Yayake. She can recite the 307 verses of the funerary rites for the virtuous fallen from memory, but the simplest task of keeping our name straight seems even beyond her grasp. Well, I for one find the constant confusion endlessly entertaining. My apologies, my dear. My merriment was not meant to mock your mistake. It is our sibling Kokobuki with whom you should speak. What's this? What's this? Great Thal has led us a new applicant. Kokobuki, were you here the entire time? Greetings, child. I am Kokobuki, the eldest, and, I would venture to say, the wisest of the 5 masters of the Thaumaturge's Guild. It is my solemn duty to furnish our would-be initiates with a succinct understanding of our beloved art. Thus, I would have your fullest attention. To wield Thaumaturge is to unleash devastation of the highest magnitude. The lethal forces of our spells far exceeds the destructive capability of any other form of arcane manipulation. Fire, lightning, blizzards, somnolence. The Thaumaturge calls upon the expansive arsenal of offensive incantations to incapacitate and obliterate all manner of adversaries.
Alright, so...
Open your mind to our sorceress teachings, and you, too, shall soon hold the unparalleled power of our discipline in the palm of your hand. Of course, such power has a price. You must be willing to plunge headfirst into the forbidding chasm of Thaumaturge's secrets. For advancement in this art comes only with the completion of deadly and terrible trials. I ask you now, aspirant, are you prepared to leap into the abyss in pursuit of power unraveled? Yeah. A confident response. Your name, if you will? Gobo Bar. The great Gobo Bar. Very well, Gobo. Let's us mark your initiation with a trial to test the limits of your aptitude for channeling thaumaturgy. Huge hornets, star marmots, and snapping shrews inhabit this land in abundance. Exercise your sorceress might and slay 3 of each of these creatures before returning to my side. Woohoo. I'll probably pick up a side quest here because I think you want me to just kill more of them.
Da-da-da.
And you'll give me a hat. I'm Erasmus of the, I'm not, side quests I'm not going to read. But yeah, he just wants us to kill some marmots, so I may as well get more.
I'm gonna tune to the last Etherite, I think. I think it's the last one anyway.
Let's see, I've attuned to you and you. There are... Oh, that's not the right place. There are quite a few that I have to attune to inside. Hey, are we going to go kill things?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Sorry, I just need you to attune to this last Etherite.
I was not going to attune to everything, so we're going to go around the rest of the place.
I think it was the last Etherite. I think I might be missing one, actually.
You're probably missing the ones upstairs.
I forgot about the upstairs.
So are we all going out to Central Thanalan to kill some things?
I am.
I'm gonna ditch that. Is Kiamako coming too? Or has she already gone off? Ooh.
Oh, look at that one. Jumping.
Nice flips. Hey, there's Kiamako.
Hello.
Are you joining us in the murder? Because I assume you have to kill you have to kill similar things.
Yeah, I have to kill 3 marmalades, 3 hornet, and 3 snapping shrew.
Hey, that's the same thing I have. Only I have to
Really?
kill 5 marmots because the guy at the front desk wants some blood. So I figure I may as well get that while I'm doing it.
Okay. I assume that's out in the field.
Yeah, it's over this way.
Alright, let's go.
Alright.
And all of our kills should count together.
Ooh.
Good night.
Uh,
Sorry about that. Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm out now that field. There we go.
Alright, there we go.
Marmalade. Oh, I need to learn how to attack. I don't know how to attack.
Hey, over here. Too many pop-ups.
I'm out of mana.
Never mind, I don't know. I don't know how to attack.
Oh no! Tank! Help!
Oh. Ah! Where'd that come from?
Help!
Oh, I do not like this. Ah!
Where is that?
Oh, okay. Oh no! It's so mad at us! Oh no, it's so mad at us and it's healed! Run away! Run away!
Run!
Run!
Everyone for themselves.
Oh. Okay, I think we're safe. I think we're safe.
Okay. Where did that even come from?
I pulled aggro. I forgot that we had enough people that we were. Oh no! Kaya's still fighting it. Kaya, run!
Run!
Kaya, run! Oh no!
I can't reach in time.
I have like no HP, so
Okay. Okay, Okay, I'm... Ow. Okay, good, we killed
We
it.
did it!
healing.
We survived!
Somehow.
Awesome.
Oh.
I
Let's
actually
go
took
get
it
some
away from
snapping
you so I could,
shrews.
relax, but then it almost took me out.
Yeah, let's go find some snapping shrews.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think they're over this way.
Hopefully there's no more giant turtles.
Hopefully. Oh,
Oh dear.
that was not expected.
Don't look to your right. You can't see if you don't look at it.
I found the
That's
snapping
alright.
shrews. I found them.
Oh, you found him. Okay.
That's another setting I forgot to set up.
I don't know what I was pressing, but okay.
I don't remember where it is. Target cone. There we go.
Alright. That should be everything.
Yes. Hooray!
We all good?
Yep.
I don't have high
Awesome.
five. So a hug.
I mean, I don't know how to do anything, so I use some of the control.
It's okay. The great thing is you can control all the controls. So like, transpose, I didn't use properly in the fight because I hit a key I
Yeah.
normally have it bound to, and it's not there. I'm going to take my time and clean up my HUD before the next time we play, so that it's nice and clean before we get into a dungeon.
I might have to do that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
I go back to guild, I guess? Yeah.
Yep. We're supposed to talk to Momodi, but I figure we should finish up our stuff for our guilds before we go do that.
Alright.
Oh, that's going to
Okay.
put us at the next class quest, too. And that's definitely going to pull us aside, so we might want to talk to Momodi before
Wait, are
we
we
go
talking
off.
to Modi or are we talking to the guild?
I'm going to go talk to the guild, and then I'm going to go talk to Momodi after I pick up my next class quest,
Alright.
so that we can get whatever Momodi wants done, because the Thaumaturge's guild is going to send me off somewhere.
Is this knife okay, by the way?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a little tinny, but it's fine. Oh yeah, there's lots of very beautiful people and beautiful outfits. The end game of this is essentially dress up. Oh, First, Erasmus, here's your animal blood. Give me that nice hat. I'm not quite high enough level to wear it yet, but I'll need it eventually.
All right, then.
And Master Kokobuki. You have the satisfied look of a mage who has utterly vanquished her foes, Gobo. We even beat the turtle. I formally welcome you to the Brotherhood of Thaumaturges. Not a brother, but sure. The purpose of this trial was to gauge your capacity for wielding Thaumaturgy, an innate quality that the limits of which are bound by the level of etheric energy flowing through your physical being. Aether, the very stuff of life, exists within all living creatures to a greater or lesser extent. Remember this, for it is the most basic law of arcane manipulation. Now, I have here a tome that shall serve you as a hunting log. As the name suggests, its pages are to be filled with records of the enemies you slay. The log also contains the names of such adversaries that will challenge and improve your skills as a thaumaturge. As your experience grows, so shall your reserves of thaumaturgical endurance. The wellspring of your magical might will also swell in response to moments of extreme terror and duress. When you find yourself seeking greater challenge, when next you crave the thrill of exquisite fear, that is when you shall know the time has come for you to visit me once more. Complete. And that is now. First. It's an ugly hat. And a little shield. It's red. Cassie likes the hat. Well, I'm going to pick up the threat of intimacy, and then we'll go talk to Momodi. Guildmaster Kokobuki wants to draw me further into the abyss. Your burgeoning power strains against the confines of your untried mortal shell. Another trial you must have. From this day forth, your tasks and challenges will be shaped by the teachings found within Thaumaturgy, the Yawning Abyss, a tome penned by the renowned thaumaturge Zoro Zomaya. It's not random, it's set by who you get it from. My brothers, who have not once tasted the bitter draught of defeat, will instruct you on the vital lessons to be gleaned from the 4 extensive chapters that comprise this exemplary work. Much shall you learn about the threats from which a practitioner of our art must contend. The first chapter, The Threat of Intimacy, falls within Kokobigo's purview. It is only fitting that one so averse to being approached should teach you the wisdom to be uncovered therein. Well, so we talk to Byogo before we go. Ah! Oh, yes, Gobo, I've been expecting you. Allow me to read to you the pertinent passages from the opening chapter to Zozomoya's guide. The Threat of Intimacy. Ah, how magnificent the potent power we wield. Roaring flames, piercing ice, and shocking bolts are not matched by fist or sword or shield or spear. But the burly warrior waxes fearsome with every closing step. Fists shatter bone, blades slide through flesh. Spears puncture soft bellies. Know you this threat, and stand you apart from such men. Thank you for clarifying for us, Planchette Dance, and welcome. Ugh. That last part makes me queasy, no matter how often I recite it. The lesson, however, should be obvious. Keep your distance from your foes. Apart from the agony of being hit or stabbed, or worse, hugged. You'll have the devil of a time completing an incantation with an enemy flailing his weapons at your person. Thus the wise Thaumaturge always strikes from afar. The farther, the better. Now, let us proceed with your trial. Take this dried fish and set it down in the vicinity of the silver bazaar. Next, simply draw back to a comfortable distance and wait for a vulture to swoop in to feed. That's when you ambush the nasty creature with a barrage of deadly spells. Once you've slain the scavenger, be sure to retrieve a generous slice of vulture meat for Fafafono. He doesn't mind us conducting trials so close to his shop, so long as he's properly compensated. Yes, Gobo, we pay him in sorcery-blasted bird flesh. He's teaching us not to get too close to people. He's teaching us, Cassie, that we need to not get too close to big, burly men. I'll go wait. Go to Mimodi. Only the burly kind. Yes, they have to be big, burly, and men. So really, we can go pet this bird all we want. Hey, there's Ura. Ura's already here, ahead of us. So's Kaya. Everyone's way ahead of us because they're not reading everything out loud. Momodi.
Yes?
How was your tour of the city, Gabo? Get lost, did you? Aye,
Yes,
well...
I got lost many times.
Aye, well, Ul'dah's a big place with lots to see and do. But wandering around aimlessly don't pay the bills. Excuse me. If you're serious about making a living here, you'll need to remember where things are. So when you go exploring, explore like you got a purpose, eh? Alright then, all that's left is for you to work hard, make money, and spend it here at the quicksand.